Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily astrology. Today, very early in the morning, around 5 a.m. Central Standard Time, is the full moon and the full lunar eclipse. So this eclipse is at the end of our eclipse season. Things that were mysterious to us just a couple weeks ago, we've undergone some transitions and we have a better understanding right now. Uranus is all over the page. It's got its fingers in everybody's little business right now. So understand that there are some quick changes, some shifts in perspective, some exciting things happening, maybe some stressful things happening. Take your deep breaths, stay grounded, friends. And always, always, always communicate with the people you keep close about those changes of heart and mind that are coming up, okay? All right, let's get into these aspects. Today is Tuesday, November 8, 2022. Sun and Mercury and Venus are together here in the land of Scorpio. Sun and Mercury will complete their conjunction today, lending us an even clearer than usual perspective on the mysteries we've been delving. Venus sort of drifts on ahead, still very self-indulgent, and struggling to say how much of what we like or love is enough. The full moon over here is in Taurus. The full moon brings our days of celebration, looking back on all that we have achieved this month, taking a break to pat ourselves and others on the back. A lot of the work we've done this past 2 weeks especially has been personal, perhaps even subconscious. We have faced some of our fears and insecurities and hopefully claimed for ourselves an ending to the self-loathing that comes with not having shown up as our best versions of ourselves in past situations. Fixed water and fixed earth, friends. Water and earth make clay. This is a very stable setting to begin building foundations for ourselves that will lend safety and structure to our lives as they unfold anew. And today we begin with the sun's opposition to the moon right up there. This aspect indicates the culmination of the full moon and the turning point it represents. Since the new moon, we've been in this mode of increase, generating new goals into fruition, bringing on board the tools and materials we needed to do so. After this culmination, we turn gradually to a mode of decrease, where we reflect on how things went with our culminations and determine what we have in material and non-material terms that can no longer serve a purpose for us. If we're going to do a full moon ritual for release, as many do, I just want to suggest that the time for that is during the 48 hours following this moment of culmination, which occurs at 5:02 a.m. Central Standard Time. Knowing what you're ready to release and making that known in a ceremonial way of some kind will have its most power at that time or in the 48 hours prior to the new moon's similar culmination. In addition to our full moon at 5 a.m., we have a total lunar eclipse that also culminates that moment. This eclipse follows up on the beginning we made with a solar eclipse 2 weeks ago, culminating for us some transformative understanding of something that began as a mystery, which is another way of saying that this full moon is likely to be more intense for us than others. We have a lot of impulsiveness on the page today, a desire to celebrate, a rich understanding of the outer and inner life projects we have completed, and an openness now to that rapid and exciting shift in perspective that empowers us to move forward, having left some baggage at the door to our new adventure. Then at 10:42 this morning, the Sun and Mercury's conjunction reaches its full strength, 10:42. And that's Leo and Gemini and Virgo. The Sun being our sense of purpose in life and Mercury being our intellect. This is a moment of personal empowerment. We have been through some radical shifts in the last 2 weeks, and we can now begin to articulate for ourselves what that means for the path we choose going forward. And then tonight at 8:40, Mercury conjunct the Sun completes its opposition to Uranus conjunct the Moon. Mercury brings a quickness to our thoughts and ideas while Uranus introduces exciting new ideas and perspectives. If there is any conflict here, it may simply have to do with how unlike our past selves we feel today. And on the Moon side of the page, Moon conjuncts Uranus. this afternoon at 6:47, or this evening, depending on how you call it. This is where excitable, restless, impetuous feelings may lead us to do things out of character. As always, and especially where Uranus is so very involved with everything that's happening on the page today, it will be important to be open with the people we keep close about changes of heart or mind that arise. And I just want to add here that Saturn makes a square to both of those conjunctions, including Venus in the overall grouping. Venus's square to Saturn wants us to be more discerning about the company we keep and the activities we involve ourselves in. In fact, Saturn's position here in Aquarius and square to everyone involved adds attention and a will to act that favors responsibility to the commitments we have already made and to the community. Even as our hearts and minds are seeing these enlightening shifts in perspective, it is important to stick to what we know works while we develop new ways of acting on these new to us ideas and possible trajectories. Coming up tomorrow, Mercury squares off with Saturn, putting us at odds with the beauty we perceive. That's not right. Putting us at odds with what is superficial. And then on Thursday, Venus culminates her trine to Neptune, allowing us to appreciate the beauty that we perceive. And our third quarter moon next Wednesday pulls us deep into the energy of letting go. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. For the second half of this vlog, in which we seek further insight from Tarot, please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Melrose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for being here. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.